Players are in for a rude awakening because they've had some pretty simple golf courses up to this point, but this golf course, U.S. Open venue, this is going to punch you right in the mouth. There's no holding back here. This golf course is flat out tough. One of the toughest tests these players will see all year long. It's usually damp. It's usually cool. The wind blows off the ocean. It is just all around not fun to play in. I tell you what, if you're playing well, you can really find out what you are doing well, and that will help you in the upcoming season a lot.
We definitely want to make sure we get it there.
Outstanding shot. High quality.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
That's disappointing. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
This is important. Big par putt here.
Okay, this is not going to break much. It breaks more after the cut than anything.
Torrey Pines South has a wonderful short par 4 coming right here at the second.
Yeah, a nice little ease into the round, isn't it? Fairway metal off the tee, driver really not needed, but this green can get a little tricky with 3 distinct tiers on it. Find the right one, and you could be finding an early birdie.
Well, you'd have to think this person's got a head full of confidence, Rich, coming off a last start win.
This player has more confidence, I believe, than any other player in the field at the moment. This should be another good week for him.
John, have you got a good read on this one?
This putt starts out pretty straight towards the hole, though. It should be a little to the left.
Currently 1 under for the event.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
One of the most photographed holes in all of the PGA Tour is this downhill par 3 third at Torrey Pines South.
I like it when they move this tee box up and it's only a wedge, because when they make it a 5-iron or more, this thing gets really difficult. Firm green, actually tilts away from you towards the ocean. This is a really difficult green to find.
Well, this would be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2.
Okay, he's starting this one out to the right and it should come back.
Okay, so the wind got it better than I thought it would there.
The putt drops, and we're moving on. One of the hardest holes on the entire property is the par 4 fourth, Rich. It is a strong, demanding hole right from tee to green.
I love this hole. Just take it out of those bunkers on the right-hand side and hit yourself a nice little baby draw. And from there, you have probably one of the coolest green complexes, I think, on the golf course. Really difficult to make birdie, and actually you're pretty happy making par. But I'm telling you what, sit there and enjoy the beauty of this hole. It's a doozy.
This would be a great up and down. Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this. Henny, what's he facing with this putt?
He's looking at around 14 foot, I'd say.
Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. Well hold. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. There's a real premium on your tee shots here at Torrey Pines South Course. Keeping ball in fairways critical, and that is illustrated also by the par 4 fifth.
This fairway cambers from left to right, which helps a fade on this hole. However, don't get too overzealous and pull it, because that fairway bunker down the left, that sees a lot of action. Second shot is a green that pitches back towards you from back to front. That's got a lot of movement over on the left-hand side.
Well, after watching that, Tom Kim's thinking to himself, I better up my game here.
He's currently tied for 4th.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
The 6th hole's a really cool par 5. Once you get back up onto the top of the hill here, you want to try and take on the corner of this par 5.
Yeah, taking it down the right-hand side, it will seriously reduce this par 5, but you got to avoid the rough. It can get really nasty. From there, you could possibly run it up between all those bunkers. There's one low spot area on the left-hand side of this green that will come into play should you get your distance control a little bit wrong.
We obviously didn't hit that like we wanted. Now this is not going to be affected by the wind as much.
Sitting at 2 under par.
And the wind's going to get it a little bit. I'm going to try. So I've been doing LS.
Oh, that one looked pretty good off the blade, and it's looking pretty good on the green too. Oh, how good was that? And that'll promote a good move up the standings.
Okay, not nearly what I wanted it to do. Not nearly what I wanted it to do right there. Okay, par putt. It's going to be left to right.
Let's get back to it, shall we? Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. The par 4 7th, a little dog leg left to right. Again, positioning of the tee is key.
Lovely tee shot here. Just take it out those bunkers on the left-hand side and hit yourself a little baby fade. From there, you've got a green that sits above you slightly. It also chases away from you just a little bit, believe it or not. This is a really good, strong par 4. Par is a great score.
All right, he's going with a little extra club, gone against the caddy here. Let's see if it was the right shout.
A wonderful shot here at the 7th and sets up another birdie chance. And well hold. Let's move on. And he has now taken sole possession of the lead here. We head up the hill away from the ocean here at the 8th hole, Rich. A lovely par 3, but all the challenges in the green.
It is. It's very wide, not very deep. Players going in there with kind of mid irons to short irons. Uphill the entire way. Difficult to get it on that back level when they stick the pin all the way on top.
This one is going straight at it.
Oh, good look at a birdie here.
Pretty flat.
Ooh.
Down here, guys. Give it a little extra.
Okay, let's head to the next. Now leading by 1 shot. The par 5 9th is a monster over 600 yards, Rich. Challenging, to say the least.
I think the challenging part about it, Lucas, is just straight away. You have to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and a straight third shot to find the green in 3. It really is just that simple and straightforward. The green does have 2 tiers on it, but for the most part, Luke, it's an inviting third shot.
Come on, be friendly. Listen up, ball. Steady. Man, that was unlucky. Just getting into the first cut.
Time to catch up with that fabulous Korean, Tom Kim. 4 shots behind our leader. And back to the play, shall we? And from the green side rough here.
Put this on there. Put that on there. Drop on that mother-trucking pin. Come on.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. How close was that to going down? An opportunity to make a par here. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. Well, this is when the knees start to knock. The sweat starts to appear on the palms of your hands, Rich. Just a slender lead with 9 to play.
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
And Rich, that back-to-back win could be within reach here. This player can just gain a few more strokes on the inward half.
Winning last week, this player's full of confidence, and rightly so.
Currently -5. Didn't that look good for a long time? This putt about 11 feet in distance.
Trying to save par here.
This one looks to be a big bender. Steady on.
Just a little bit of a misread right there. He's going to need to sink this next one, though, to limit the damage with the bogey.
And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. The 11th at Torrey Pines South plays downhill, but it's still a long par 3.
Oh, this is just a mean little par 3, isn't it? Not a big target up there green-wise. You got deep bunkers right and left. You got a 2-tier green. It's a fun, good-looking par 3. That's really hard.
Okay, that'll work. Okay, let's get back to the action.
I mean, it's playable.
Always nice to have a birdie putt.
It's not the
Okay,
ultimate
Henny,
one, but it's playable.
what's he looking at with this putt?
Yeah, nice little 25-footer here from him. Outside chance, so it'll be good to hold.
Rating 74 to 89%.
Well, that looked like a confident stroke.
We just want to make sure we get
Oh, did you see that one fly by?
green, I think.
Big putt for par coming up. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. Currently 4 under for the event. We head to the 12th hole. This par 4 is as big and as strong and as tough as you find anywhere on the PGA Tour.
This is about as tough a hole as you're going to find anywhere on the planet. Prevailing wind coming right back into the players. You just have to step up and hit a solid tee shot to find the fairway. From there, you're going in with a mid to long iron, sometimes even a hybrid to a green that sits just above you. Not a ton of movement, but enough from back right to front left to make you think.
That's well played. Pin high. That's the mark of a ball striker.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And as we look at the leaderboard, our player out in front is leading by 1. All right, Rich. The par 5 13th. So much has been said about it. I'm interested in your thoughts.
This is one of the most interesting par 5s you'll ever play. If you hit a good tee shot, find the fairway, and you have the opportunity to reach, then happy days. But if you don't find the fairway or can't reach, now you've got to lay up into a low area where you're going to have a 3rd shot that's absolutely blind. This 3rd shot could be one of the most difficult 3rd shots on the PGA Tour, bar none.
Pretty dang good. Definitely went a little bit more right than I thought it was, but I'm happy we're on the green. So we've got to look at bird here. 25 feet. I mean, it's a consistent right to left all the way across. It's not going to be that heavy, but it is long. We don't have a lot. A little bit of downhill. Bring this back a little bit. If it's going downhill and it's going slower, maybe give it a little bit more. I don't think it's going to be a ton. Maybe something like that.
All right. Facing a little up and down here to save the par.
Okay, a little bit more than we thought. Honestly, rolled out further than I wanted it to.
Lovely touch. Well played. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard.
I want a birdie. I want to be in there. I don't want to be there.
Well, as we head into our finishing stretch, it starts with the par 4 14th.
Nice tee shot here. A little bit more room to the right than the players really feel like there is. However, that also brings a rough on the right-hand side into play, and you don't want to be there, especially with this green that's set right back against the canyon. It's a difficult second shot, almost an infinite edge pool look, if you will. You really have to bear down and make sure you have a good idea of your distance control on your second shot.
Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard. We stride across the 15th, Rich, and we talk about strong par 4s. This is another one.
Why are the straightaway par 4s the hardest ones? We have another one right here. It's just straight away with the drive, nothing fancy about it. You find the fairway and you're left with another long iron second shot. You got a front right bunker that should see plenty of action. The one on the left, though, that's a big no-no spot, as this green does tilt pretty good from back to front.
7 mile an hour winds. We'll see.
Setting up for his 3rd shot. Currently leading by 2.
I like that swing. I like that ball path.
Well, this would be a bonus. This is a very long putt. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? And just about 8 feet left to the hole.
It's going to roll for days, and we don't want it to roll all the way down.
And with that putt, now it's 6 under with a few to play.
Something
And
like
anything can happen down the stretch. Let's see what takes place.
Close your putter face. Let that
16th, the last of the par 3s on this golf course, but it's not an easy one.
This is underrated difficult. The green is big in size, but it plays awfully small because there's really small sections to this green. The front, the back right, and the top left. If you find the right section, job well done. If you don't, it's going to be a difficult 2-putt, to say the least.
We got to get
opting for the 5 wood.
I think it's going to slow it down.
This would be a great up and down from this spot.
Serious? Did that really just happen? Stop. Good speed there, Cub. That's a little fine chip shot there. Listen,
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. Well, that's providing some hope to the rest of the field as our leader stumbles with a bogey. Your ball striking certainly gets tested off the tee here at 17 as we head for home at Torrey Pines South.
They moved this fairway to the left alongside the canyon a few years ago, which really enhanced the beauty, but also the fear of this hole. You have to challenge the left-hand side because the bunker down the right is really no good. From there, the green, it tilts from back to front, mostly with a really low section over there on the left-hand side. However, it still is a promising birdie opportunity. This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Oh, well played. And that should secure the par on this one. And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard. Well, the finishing hole here at Torrey Pines South, one of the more famous on the PGA Tour, site of so many of Tiger's wonderful victories. Par 5, you can get there in 2.
You can, but you have to thread your drive in between those 4 fairway bunkers that line the fairway. From there, now you have to think, do I want to take on this flag with the bunkers right, bunkers left, and certainly the water in front? It's a daunting second shot, but if you're brave enough to take it on, then you could reap massive rewards.
Setting up from the first cut here in the green.
I thought it was going to... Okay, honestly, not the worst thing in the world. This is going to roll out quite a bit. It's going to go a little right to left. We don't want it to go too far. It gets a little bit downhill. Maybe something like this. A bit and hit. Put our face a little bit.
This would be a great up and down.
Please, thank you. Holy cow, what a beautiful spot to play some golf. It's not stressful at all.
Wow, that almost went in the hole.
I need to hit the driving range. I always say I'm going to when we don't.
Currently -5.
Right? Aim over here. Please don't go in the water. Beauty. Beauty. Yes, right there. That's what I'm talking about. Stop. I've been yelling that non-stop. Thank you.